Hello everyone, welcome. Today we're doing something different. We're doing a review of this wonderful tarot deck. I haven't used it yet. Is the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus, and it is from John Matthews and Will Kingham. First of all, I would like to explain why I came across this tarot deck and why I wanted it. And it's a very silly reason maybe. I don't know, I just have to explain that, but that's okay. Let's go. So in 2004, I don't know if any of you know, there was a movie called King Arthur, and it was a movie from Anthony Fuqua. It was a movie with Clive Owen, Keira Knightley, and many other very wonderful actors. And basically in this movie you have a scene where Vanora, which is the wife or the companion of one of the knights of King Arthur knights, and she's singing a song, which is the Song of the Exile. I'm sure that you heard that if you know these movies. Land of bear and land of eagle, land that gave us birth and blessing. So I just love this song, and for many years I searched for this song on YouTube, etc. And then actually I found some Celtic bands and you know, some singers that actually made full versions of this song. And you know, researching a little bit, I saw that the person or the people that wrote the lyrics of this song was John Matthews and Caitlin Matthews, and they are Celtic writers. They write about witchcraft, paganism, and ironically enough, I had some of those books in my home, which I have read. I just didn't know that they were the ones writing this song. So of course, years and years after, I came across this tarot deck, and as soon as I saw it was his, I said I have to buy this because I love Nostradamus and I love John Matthews and everything he writes. And so here we go in this adventure. Of course, that if you want to have this deck, for what I am understanding, you have to have some you need to have some background on Nostradamus, and you need to like and be curious about his work, because basically this tarot deck will, you know, will introduce you to his word, but it will also make you use a lot of Nostradamus knowledge in order to interpret these cards. So in this wonderful box we have a book, an explanatory illustrated book, and 78 cards. Okay, so it's the complete normal tarot deck, okay, with special illustrations that work with the world of Nostradamus. So let's open this. It's a very strong box. Sorry, I always have problems to open these boxes. Oh my god, I don't have no strength in my hand. Okay, so first of all, the book. So the book is 160 pages, okay, and here basically you have, of course, the famous coin of Nostradamus, okay, and you have a little bit of a preface here from the writers. And here in the beginning, the part 1, you have an introduction of who is Nostradamus, what he did, okay. So of course here they're speaking of his history. So Michel de Notre Dame, he was born in 1503, and then they explain his life, his work, and he wrote some books, some texts with predictions of the future. And actually a lot of people today, they cross a lot of actual facts with his work, and they were able to find a lot of things that actually happened, that he saw. So nobody actually know how he started having these visions, but actually he then started like being in a counselor for kings and queens. Of course, you have to study Nostradamus a little bit more than just watching Rain, right? I know Rain, I watched it, I loved it. I know I'm too old for that, but I watched it anyway. So you have to go a little bit deeper, and maybe, other than have a little check on Wikipedia, you have also, it would be also great if you could read some of his books so you can deeply dive into tarot, right? Because tarot is an exoteric practice. So of course, the more you know about esotericism, better you read your cards. So here they're talking about the centuries. After her, they have also the quatrains that he wrote. So they explain everything, the mystery of the lost book, how he read his tarot, his cards, how he interpret images. And of course, in this case, we will have a lot of religious imagery, so, and a lot of symbolism. So here, this part is his history and his background and how you can interpret this. Then here he explains a little bit of the imagery. So the suite of stars are swords, suite of suns are wands, suite of moons are cups, suite of spheres are pentacles, so you can better understand. Here a little bit of explanation about his tarot and his prophecies. And then you start with the meaning of the major arcana. So here is very interesting, of course, as the majority of the books. I wish every tarot deck would have its book. I think that's very, very important to dive in deeply in each image. I know esotericism is esotericism. A dove will be a dove, a cat will be a cat. So you have... You know the meaning, the esoteric meaning of such animals or patterns or colors. But for me, it is very important. I'm a Gemini, so I want to always know why. So for me, it's very important that I know exactly what this tarot deck is into, so I can fully interpret the cards. So here you have the Fool in this tarot deck, the interpretation. So the visions upright, reversed. So here they also bring a part of his quatrains, the some things that he wrote, and they are actually making a link between the card and the prophecies, and also some references here of something that has already happened. So it is very interesting if you read Nostradamus, of course. So here they are explaining every card, so all the major arcanas, the Hermit. So going forward, I think it's page 73. We start with the minor arcana. Yes, so the completed word. So 73 is the last page. And here in page 74, we start with the minor arcana. And once more here, he's explaining the stars are Mercury, suns copper, moons silver, and spheres lead. Why this? Because of course, another thing very important, and if you're into this, is alchemy. So of course, Nostradamus, we will also have a link with alchemy, okay? So when you come to the minor arcana, you start all this introduction to alchemy, because all his spreads were linked to alchemy. So another thing that I dig a lot, so for me it's very, very interesting. I just cannot wait to start studying this tarot deck. So here, as in the major arcana, you have all the explanations, the interpretations, the visions. Okay, so you have all the suites here up until, so okay, moons, all the alchemic symbols as well, very, very interesting. And here in the part 3 you have working with the lost tarot. So here he's mentioning more quatrains, and he's explaining Nostradamus spreads, which it's very, very interesting. So, you know, the quatrain oracle, the alchemist spread. So you see here, calcinatio, coagulatio, sublimatio, conjunctio, solutio. So very, very interesting. Then you have the Wheel of Centuries, that is, you know, going deep to answering all the questions. So what, when, how, what, why, who, if, which, and yourself in the center. So very interesting. We're gonna see the cards in a moment. So, oh, wait a minute, I just jumped something that I shouldn't. This is the Alpha and Omega spread. So, you know, both sides here of the story, a little bit of a tree. Very interesting. All the steps, meditations. The art of seership, so she speaks a little bit how to unwind your power. And of course, one thing that I love, it's when they recommend you further reading to, you know, deepen even more your knowledge about some of the subjects that this book is treating. So something about the authors here, and this is it. So this is the book. Okay, and let's have a look at the cards. So this is the back of the card. So let me just take a little look here, because I think that these are major arcanas. So the cards are very rigid. They have wonderful imagery. I like it very, very much. It reminds me not only of Nostradamus, but, you know, something like all the oldest thinkers and scientists and intelligent people from the past that, you know, gave their all to discover new things about the planets, about science, about the human body, about the human intelligence. And when they had these new ideas, these new concepts, they suffered, and some of them paid with their lives for their, you know, because they wanted to change the world. They wanted to make the world a better place. The ultimate sacrifice to improving human life on earth. So this is the Fool, the Lovers, Fortune's Wheel, Justice, the Sun, Magician, Fortitude. a little bit different. Something's a little bit different from the... Wow, look at this, the Hanged Man. Interesting. Interesting, where he's hanging, you know? See the sword in his head? The star. Beautiful. The moon. See a little bit of the... This is, reminds me of Irish imagery. The tower, the burning tower. Death. The hermit. So let's feel a little bit how we shuffle these babies. Oh yeah, oh yeah. They're great, they're great. I have a little bit of long nails here, but you know, for me, I mean, not for the average person. Because I see some readers on YouTube and Jesus, they have beautiful nails. How do they do it? I can't even touch my nose or scratch my eye. Jesus. Yeah, they're good. It's good shuffling. Oh, the lovers. Huh? What about that? I'm a Gemini. The bottom of the deck was the lovers. I might be lucky today. So let's see. So this is the suit of Suns, which is Wands. Lady, Prince, Knight, Page. Very beautiful. Wow. Three of Wands here. Beautiful, huh? So this is Wands, which is suit of Suns here in the Nostradamus tarot deck. Then we have Moons. Okay. So, oops. So moons are... Let me get moons. Cups. Okay, yes, feelings, of course. What am I saying? 10, 9, 8. Wow, this is beautiful. I love this one. This is silver. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful. Very astrological, huh? I hope you're seeing this well. I'm in my room, so... Ah, I love this one. Two of Cups. Beautiful. Look at this. Ace. Ace of Cups. Ace of Moons. Neophyte. Initiate. Prophetess. Master. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So, moving forward, we have stars, right? Stars are swords. So, Ace. Two. Oh, Libra. Oh, they have constellations here. I love it. I'm loving this. Look at this. It's so beautiful. And really, the cards are, you can really feel the cards, you know. I hate when you have small cards and then like so thin that they bend so easily. Beautiful. Look at this. 10 of Swords. 9. So here, postulant, cardinal, abbess, pope. And here we have words that it, no, spheres, I'm sorry, spheres, and spheres are pentacles. So here is the apprentice, which means, I mean, it's the page, astrologer, astronomer, alchemist. Alchemist, I mean, he must be the king, right? The astrologer is the knight, the queen is the astronomer, and the alchemist is the king. Wow, this is really beautiful. Beautiful. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I cannot wait to start, like, you know, studying these cards and testing it out and then make some videos for you guys. Look at this. Look at this. Wow. 5 of Pentacles. That's kind of scary. People are fighting. The Ace. This is beautiful though, huh? Really, really beautiful. I hope this is focused because I have no idea what I'm doing here. 2 and 3. Wow. Great. So let's test all these little guys here in order to see how I can shuffle them all. Okay. Yeah. It feels good. It feels very good. So you can see they're don't bend easily. I like it. I like it. Okay guys, so you have this in this little box here. I don't know exactly, I don't remember how much I paid for it. I think it was less than 30 euros anyway. I bought it on Amazon, of course. Hello Jeff. Hello Jeff Bezos. You should give me some gift cards because my whole house was bought on Amazon. So here you are, you put the cards. I still have, of course, I still have to like energize them, work on them, but before doing anything, I will read this baby. And I have some Nostradamus books. I have to give it a little, you know, read it a little so I can just remind of a lot of things. Because actually I started reading Nostradamus because of my mother. She was always very esoteric. So when I was little, actually, I was 10 or 11. So the first time I read his book, I understood nothing. I can tell you that. And then when I was around 29, 30, because I finished my witchcraft studies right when I was about to give birth to my daughter, when I was 27. And some years after, I came across some great books that actually translated all of his work. And like it was like this, it's for, my God, the writer was Dolores something. And she translated and made like a crossing with some facts that had happened, that they believed that it was his predictions and stuff. So very, very interesting. So I cannot wait to have a little bit of time to start working on this baby. Okay, so here you are. This was the review of the Lost Tarot of Nostradamus. I loved it. So if you are a reader or if you are just someone that is in love with Nostradamus' work and you would like to have something more for your collection, go for it, man. It has a great quality. I loved it. So thank you very much for sharing your time with me and see you soon. Bye bye.